Welcome to my channel about Sylvanian families. Today I'm going to do a setup of this vintage house released in the Urban Life range in 1988 in Japan. I first used this house in my 2023 Christmas video where I decorated the exterior only to look like a factory that makes hot cinnamon type candies like Red Hots and Atomic Fireballs. The house has a red roof, pretty dark pink flower embossing for that detail on the top front, and dark cinnamon colored frames to the windows and doors. For this setup, I'm going to focus on the interior, and I'm going to transform this house into Miss Prim's Finishing School for Girls. And in case I have to spell it out, this video is meant to be a lampoon of stereotypes from old finishing schools. Back to the house. I wanted a darker wood floor, so I added craft paper. I think this wallpaper is perfect for a vintage, feminine feel. Initially, I was going to cut out a space in the wallpaper to fit around the door, but I actually like the look of the paper covering the door, which gives me more wall space to put furniture against. Des nuits d'amour à plus finir, un grand bonheur qui prend sa place, des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux, heureux. If you've seen some of my other videos, you may be familiar with my Renard Fox, who I've named Rosalind, and she is an interior designer from Slyfully Stylish Interiors. And Rosalind often uses color cards to inspire her interior designs, and this is the color card she used for Miss Prim's school. Now I'm going to choose some ribbons to make quick window treatments. I think the window treatments look too small, so I'm going to use some velvet bows I have, which are stickers in pink, and I have another sheet in red to bulk up the window treatments a bit. The bows are quite fitting for Miss Prim's finishing school. This is a Sylvanian brand tea set with cookies, and they've used this mold several times in the collection and repeated the color too. So the teapot is quite boring, and I will spice it up a bit by turning to my sticker collection. I use this product here, Aleene's Tack It Over and Over, to help the stickers adhere to the plastic, yet still be removable. This corner shelf from the vintage Sylvanian Memory Time series from the late 1980s comes in handy for small spaces. Now let's take a look at the finished parlor for Miss Prim's school. In the parlor, Miss Prim's students have many of their lessons, including music lessons, elocution, sewing, embroidery, conversation, and tea service. On the top floor, they practice their hostess and entertaining skills and flower arranging. Every tea sandwich must be dressed and cut perfectly, and sugar cubes only for presentation, no sugar packets. The offerings should be plentiful, but not ostentatious. So let us introduce Ms. Prim. She accompanies her students on the piano during their singing lessons. Ms. Cantergaard is another teacher at the school, teaching her students German. Upon graduation, Miss Prim's students are fluent in at least 5 languages. While some students are practicing their scales at the piano, our Persian cat is practicing her embroidery. These students are discussing world social issues. Ms. Prim ensures her students don't skimp on their daily poise and elegance classes. Perfect posture is essential, and a lady's footstep should never be heard, but rather as graceful as the fall of a snowflake. Upstairs, 2 of her students are giddy with excitement. They're hosting a tea party for 2 visiting former graduates of Miss Prim's finishing school. These BFFs made a pinky promise that they'd both wear their pink dresses. The maple cat arranged the flowers herself. They can't wait to impress their visitors. This is all part of Miss Prim's curriculum to mold a fine lady ready for society. The Osborne bear inspects the tea sandwiches she made to make sure they are arranged just so. Both of the girls made the picture-perfect dessert. Their table is elegant, economical, and well-balanced, and they will be graded for all 3 of these points. And here I introduce you to our visiting former graduates, Coraline Rouche and Daphne Bisque. They're giggling together because they think it's so cute that their little hostesses are nervous about their tea party. Our maple cat busies herself with the last-minute details, but our Osborne bear is looking on at the former graduates and second-guessing her dress choice. She wonders if the bow on the back of her dress is too large. Should she have not worn the bow at her ear? Was it too childish to wear matching dresses? All of this she wonders as she admires the refined sophistication of the former graduates. Why, Coraline's dress is both ethereal and as effervescent as her personality. And Daphne is a picture of poise with her stylish monochromatic aesthetic. Our maple cat greets her guests with a refined curtsy. Coraline and Daphne are impressed by the table setting and offerings. And the tea party ends up being a fine success. It's been a charming day, and before they depart, the graduates present Ms. Prim with a gift. Ms. Prim could not be happier with the fine ladies her school has produced. All the girls gather together with their teachers for one last photo for the day. What a beautiful bouquet of students they make.